Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. The T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello y'all. Welcome, and of course to my tribe and family at large. Listen y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and, of course, watching another video. Y'all know I'm always plugging our Thursday night live streams. Thursday night live streams. This is where we go from healing to wholeness, okay? To boldness. You don't want to miss that Thursday night live stream. I'd love to see you there, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? That's when we go live, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is, of course, 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that hit that like button. Hit that like button for your girl. Okay, hit that like button for your girl. All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. Okay, let's jump into the topic of this video. Now, I want to talk about this because it really is the truth. Okay, the truth is that the worst thing that you can ever do after the narcissist discard. Okay, the worst thing that you could ever do to them after the discard. Now, a narcissist basically builds or actually they capitalize on our weaknesses. They also capitalize on our strengths, because a lot of times we're there plugging away, doing everything that we can for the narcissist, but all of the stuff and all of the things that they do to us or have done to us in the relationship is to basically keep us damaged, because damaged goods work best for them, because a person that is fearful and confused is easier to control. Okay, so during the course of the relationship, a lot of different things happen, and I don't even know if you can call it a relationship, because it's really just a transaction. You know, it's one transaction after the other. It's not really a relationship. So when we look at what happens in the course of this addictionship, I like to call it, with the narcissist, a lot of things transpire to keep us in a suppressed state of mind, a depressed state of mind, and an oppressed state of mind. You know, all of that at one time. You know what I'm saying? This is why when you come out of the relationship, you feel it's like you got this fog in your mind. You're trying to figure out what is actually happening, what went on in the whole situation. I mean, like, what was I just in? Okay, so the narcissist does all of this because they are never anticipating losing you. Now they know that they're gonna, at some point, they're gonna jump ship. They know that they are going to get with somebody else. They know they're gonna go to another supply, because that's what the disorder dictates. Okay, the disorder dictates that they gotta wander off. They gotta do what they have to do, but they're gonna come back. And what they prepare you for the entire time during this situation is they prepare you for that discard, or what we like to call in this community shelving. They prepare you for the shelving, okay? Now, what they're not prepared for is what I'm going to talk to you about on this video. And this is the worst thing that you can ever do to a narcissist after the discard, okay? Now, this narcissist is watching you go through all of the devaluation. You know, they're doing all of these horrible things to you, because this is, unfortunately, this is all a part of the cycle. This is how they get down. This is what that ego or that dark entity in their mind, in their soul, dictates. They gotta do it to you. You know what I'm saying? They had to do it to me. We all been through it. Okay, we all been through it. So even though you get to the devaluation stage, you don't know what's happening, you don't have a clue what's going on. Now you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I get the person back that I met in the beginning? Okay, well, that person never existed. I mean, plain and simple, they never existed. But in our minds, because we're not familiar, if this is your first time with a narcissist, you're not familiar with this whole narcissistic abuse thing. You don't know what that is. Or maybe this is your second or third time round and you're like, but this one was a little bit different. Okay, but here's the deal, plain and simple. Whenever they get ready to discard you, they say some of the most horrible things. They do some of the most horrible things. And they just almost like that bridge is just all the way broken and burnt. They can't ever come back across it. That's sometimes how they leave the situation, or a lot of times how they leave the situation. Now, here's the deal. You being on the receiving end of that, me at one point being on the receiving end of it, we didn't really know what to do. We really didn't. It was just kind of like, okay, so where do I go from here? Now this bird has basically gave me my walking papers, or they forced you to do it to them. And now it's like, where do you go from here? I'm going to tell you what happens. Now, once this happens and you are discarded, now the narcissist is going to, it's about a good, if they discard you, they may keep in contact with you and try to tell you that they want to have a friendship along the way, while they're dealing with this other supply, this new supply. Or they may just break all contact with you, period, because they want you to chase them while they, cultivate things with the new supply. All right. Now, these are some of the scenarios that they usually set up. More often than not, it's going to be if they make a clean break, or if they make a like a no contact, they don't contact you or whatever, that probably will stay in place for about 6 to 12 weeks. Okay, it usually takes them about a month and a half to 3 months to figure out, okay, now they're ready to circle back around. Okay, or if they are still trying to have contact with you throughout this time, they're time blocking you right there. When I say time blocking, that means that they're basically telling you that they got all of these new things to do. Now that you all are no longer in the so-called relationship, now they got all of these new things to do, but it's really nothing new that they're doing. It's the new supply that they're doing. Okay, that's what it is. So now, when we talk about, or when we get into what's going to actually happen, or what you're going to do after this, is the worst thing that you could ever do to them after the discard. The worst thing that you can ever do is take that opportunity that they've given you from that clean break and that discard, that shelving that they give you, and go blackout, go no contact, and heal. Okay, when I say heal, I mean heal. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what this does to a narcissist. Whenever you are still, and see, they know when you're faking and when you're not. And I've shared this with you before. But if you're still on social media talking about, how, relationships can have their ups and downs, and, you're really feeling depressed or whatever, and you got all of these sad, like, memes and stuff on your Facebook, because they're watching your social media. Okay, they know that they still have you. They know that there's still an opportunity for them to come back. Okay. Now, what they will do is they'll also, to add insult to injury, they'll block you as well on social media. Okay. Now, that a lot of times they have done all of these horrible things to you, but they want to block you. That's a whole nother video. They doing that because they want you to chase them. Okay. But see, when you get out of this thing, you take that opportunity to heal. When you take that opportunity to heal, what happens is the narcissist knows that through whatever you're posting on social media, or the fact that they can't contact you, you have them blocked on email, you have them blocked on the phone, they can't text you, they can't get into any other apps. The only way, and some of y'all went and changed your phone number. The only way that they can get to you is that they have to call you from some burner number, and then they still can't talk to you because you won't have a conversation with them. And you're doing all of this to protect yourself because you need to heal, right? But baby, let me tell you something. A narcissist understands and knows when you have healed and you have become whole for real. They know that. They know that. This is the worst thing that could ever happen to a narcissist outside of you becoming successful or, moving on with another person. What's even worse than that, and I've said it in a video before, is that they get to see you moving on. They can't find another person in the picture. They can't see that, oh, you just moved on to somebody else. You're going to get tired of them and you're going to let them come back. What's worse than that is that they actually see you in a place. I mean, your countenance has changed. Your demeanor has changed. You are literally looking like a brand new person. That is the worst thing that could ever happen, because what they know is that everything that they did to destroy you in the relationship, that whenever they try to come back, however they try to come back, it's not going to work. Why? Because they know that because you are now healed, that you know who they were. You knew that there was something there that you needed to heal from. And this backwards flying pigeon with the feathers missing is witnessing you looking like you looking. You don't have a sad story to tell. You chilling. You vibing, you just on a whole nother level with it. That's the worst thing that could ever happen of outside of you moving on with someone else, your whole glow up game. The fact that you become healed, listen, that right there means it's up. Okay? It's up for the narcissist. They already know what time it is after that. After that, they know it is up. There's nothing more they can do, nothing more that they can say, because they know if they try to come back to the healed you, the only thing you gonna give them is one narcissistic injury, baby, after another. They cannot risk that. Okay? They can't. And they know the difference. That's how demonic these clowns are. I tell y'all, they work with demonic intel. They know the difference. They know when you healed. And sometimes they'll send them little flying monkeys around to ask you questions, to interrogate you about how you feeling and what you doing. Sometimes they try to do it through the kids. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that's why I tell you all, please, y'all, whatever you can do, get to them Thursday night live streams so you can get to that place of healing, wholeness, and boldness. Because when a narcissist sees you like this, it makes them afraid. They are afraid of that. They're scared of that. That's one of the worst things. And that's something that they do contemplate when they leave you. Is that there is a possibility that you could find out who they are. You could actually go get the help that you need and heal and become whole and never be available to them again. So that means that everything that they tried to do to tear you down, it is no longer going to work for them. That right there is devastating to a narcissist, because that means that they have truly lost control of a supply that they wanted and they needed to have in their lives. Baby, let me tell you something. Healing and becoming whole is the best thing that you can ever do. It's also your best defense against that narcissist that you were with and any other one that would try to come anywhere close or near you. When they can smell healing and wholeness, baby, they don't want no parts of that, because they know that that's not a ground that they can manipulate, and they can't damage you. They can't get in to do their damage to you, because listen, it's not walls up, but you got some serious fences up. And not only that, you working with your spirit of discernment. There's nothing that they can do with that. All right, family. So listen, y'all, heal, become whole, and let these jokers know, hey, there's no more room in the end for you. See ya. And wouldn't want to be you. I love you, family. Shalom, shalom. Y'all do be really good to yourselves, and I will see you all on the next video, fam. And I'll see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.